Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the channel. So it looks like I have a new light here from ThruNite. This is the ThruNite TC20 Pro LED flashlight. Should be very cool. I have not opened it yet, so let's take this rubber band off. Slide off the cover. Packaged really nicely like ThruNite always does. They do an excellent job of packaging their products. So here we have the flashlight itself. Nice size. I mean, this is a real nice size, and you can tell it's going to be a nice spotlight. Look at the big LED in here. Nice shiny Prevla aluminum bezel here, and then you can see that this is a glass lens, not plastic. They make their stuff real high quality. This is an anodized black aluminum right here. Very nice. Has a cover here for the USB-C, so it has a USB-C to USB cable, which is nice to charge this thing up. On this side we have the button, the name, and the model number, TC20 Pro. The button on these are really cool because this button lights up and tells you exactly what it does. So if you're blue light, you're ready to go. If you're red light, when you've got it plugged in, you're charging. The way you do these too is you tighten this up. When you first get it, it will be not tightened up, and that's to make the battery not make contact and accidentally come on while shipping. But if you'll tighten that up, comes on super bright. Probably, I don't know what power that's on right now, but that's probably, let's see, so it's probably on medium. Yeah, okay, so there's low power right there. Hold it down, goes to medium. Hold it down again, goes to high. And if we hold this button down, we go to firefly. You can see it light up there. It's actually not so bright, I can't shine it at the camera. And this firefly is awesome. This is a survival thing here. Provides you ample light to get by with, yet lasting a very, very, very long time. Super cool. They have that firefly in all their models. I like that. So we should be able to double click this and then we'll go to turbo. And that is super bright, buddy. I want to shine that at the camera. We'll take this out at night and try it out, but that is super bright. And then we should be able to go to strobe mode by like triple click strobe mode. So really stroby. That thing's bright too. Take this out of the package here, see what else we got. We have the user manual, and we have, of course, what ThruNite always does. They always throw in the extra parts. This is one cool thing about ThruNite. They throw in like a hand strap, a wrist strap. They throw in some extra O-rings. There's a wrist strap that will just go on the light itself. They'll even throw in some extra parts, like this is a new button in case you happen to damage it. It goes in behind the aluminum part of the button. We got some O-rings here. We got some USB charging little door right there in case you tear it off somehow. We got other O-rings. Looks like we have another USB door right there. They just, for an added bonus, they throw in this extra stuff. And it's good to save this back because you never know someday if you damage something, instead of contacting them, just take your little parts right here, stick them on there, and you're good to go again. In the package, we also have the USB to USB-C charging cable. Just plug it in, charge this thing right up. And it does come with a pouch. It has like a D-ring hook on it. Also has a belt loop so you can hang it on your belt. So nice Velcro pouch, nice tough material. Slide it in like that. Close the pouch down so you can actually carry this on your belt or hang it on something, whatever you want to do. This is nice if you're carrying around a vehicle. To keep from banging it around, this will protect it too, even if you didn't want to use it to wear. This is just a notice saying you got to turn this to make sure that you have power when you first get one. And then we have our little strap here, which is nice because we can take this right here, go through this hole. And these are real handy just to have on you, just in case when you're wearing this thing, you could drop it. And on dirt, you'd probably be okay. I'm sure it's plenty tough. Probably even on asphalt or pavement, but you know, why damage it if you can? So, very nice wrist strap. Put over your wrist. It also has the cinch part right here, so you can cinch this down like so. And then when you carry it, you're not going to drop it. No matter what happens, you're not going to drop it. Very cool. Okay, another cool thing about these is with the USB, that's what I really like. I like it on a flashlight. I don't want to have to take the batteries every time out to change it. I want to be able to just plug it in to USB. I can plug this into my car, I can plug it into a portable power station. I can plug this into a USB brick to plug into my 110 outlet in the wall. I could plug it into a small power bank like this to charge it if I'm out backpacking. So this is the only way to go in my opinion. We take that USB-C plug right there, plug it in. On this side it's going to show us a red light. I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty bright in here, but it's red. Once that gets full charge, it's going to turn to blue, showing that we're full charge and ready to go. Hopefully you can see that red. So very cool. I really like the way you can charge these things up, and they are good to go. Let's take the battery out and check it while we're at it. So just unthreads, nice gold contacts. ThruNite builds super good quality stuff, and you can tell by just the whole craftsmanship of this thing. Down inside here we have a gold spring also. Then we have a ThruNite battery, which is a 5,000 milliamp hour, 650, 3.7 volt, 18.5 watt hour lithium ion battery. These are very cool. And one thing I know about ThruNite is I've tested these batteries. They are true to what they say. 5,000 milliamps, so you're going to get that or better. Very good quality batteries. Very simple. Shows you exactly which way to put it in there. You can see your plus and your minus right there. And we just set that dude back in there like that with the positive up. Thread this back together. Okay, as far as specifications, if you'd like, you can actually just pause the video right here and you can actually look over all the specifications. You can just zoom in and see the screen. Then I want to go over a few things as far as the intensities, which we have the strobe, which is 966 lumens, will last 4 hours. Firefly, which is that super low one, 0.4 lumens, and will last 69 days. And then we have low power, which is 30 lumens, and will last 89 hours. Medium, which is 264 lumens, and will last 10.5 hours. And then we have high, which is 1,513 lumens, 116 minutes. And then we have the turbo. Now what turbo does, it starts out high, and then after 200 seconds, you can see that it will drop down. So it will start out on high at 3,294 lumens. That's super bright. And then after 200 seconds, it will drop down to 1,500 lumens and will last 112 minutes. Pretty darn awesome. So let's take this thing out, try it out in the dark. Okay, here we are out here. It's not total dark, but it's getting there. Pretty dark enough we can have a good review here. First thing I want to try is Firefly, which is the really dim one. I'm shining on the truck here. So, you know, this is last so many days, it's crazy, but you'd be surprised how much light this thing would give off and would come in handy in a survival situation. But you can actually see to get by with this. I mean, you know, it's not amazing bright, but it don't need to be. You want to save battery, this is the way to do it. So we'll turn that off, we'll turn it on. Okay, there we have low power, which is actually pretty good. We have some snow still out here. Shining on this little cedar tree right here. And we hold it down, we'll go to medium. Big difference on medium. That's really nice. That's a bright dude right there. So this is kind of a spot, but it's actually pretty floody. I mean, it's not a super tight spot, which is real nice. A lot of people don't want a super tight spot because you want to be able to see around you a lot more and not just focus on one spot. Let's put this on. Whoops. There's high. High is, wow, that is bright. High is really bright, shining over here on the house. A little Ford Ranger back here. Pretty darn impressive. Let's go to turbo. There is turbo, really bright. This thing is crazy. It's crazy these days what you can get out of a small LED. This thing really lights the countryside up. Look at it. If you shine it down here, it's so bright it kind of, the camera has to readjust because it's blowing it out. Let's go to strobe. Now, if strobe bothers you, you might not want to watch this, but we'll go to strobe here in the dark, see what it looks like. There is strobe, and that's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy flashing. That's one bright dude. Now, this does have a memory, so if you turn it off and you're in bright, and the next time you turn it back on, you're going to be back in bright again. So if we go down to, there's low. Okay, if we go down to low, and that's where we want to keep it most time, because that's plenty of light. You know, the other stuff's great, but you want to keep this, save your battery, make it last a long time, and low is really good. That's the Low and medium would be your best option. Bright if you really want to see, and if you really want to see, if you want to spotlight something, then you want to put it on turbo. Now let's take this thing and turn it off, back on. So we're in, no doubt it's memory, and it saves it, which that is really good. I hate one that I have to start all over again every time. If I got it set in one I like, that's what I want to leave it in. So very cool, very impressive little light. You can see right here, see the blue light shining right there, showing that we are full charge. I did charge this thing up. Very cool. Okay guys, that is it for the ThruNite TC20 Pro. Super cool. This is amazing how such a compact light can be so bright, so versatile, and so high quality. I will post a link to this below where you can check this out. They also have tons of other lights, but this will be on my Amazon store. Now ThruNite sends me these lights at no charge, but I do not make a dime from them. I do make a little portion off of my Amazon store. So if you check it out there, it will help my channel out. Thank you all for watching. Click the thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Right on.